This drawing exercise is unlike any others you've seen before. Not because it makes some really cool art once we're done, but because it helps us improve tons of different line drawing skills like line accuracy, hatching for that cool looking shading style, and lots more. Hey everyone, I'm Artifacts. Now hit that like button if you're ready to boost your drawing skills, and let's jump right in. For this exercise, we'll need just a few common things like paper, a simple straight edge, a pencil, and a fine tip marker or pen. First, we'll want to draw a few guidelines. Start by using your straight edge to draw a good-sized rectangle on your paper with your pencil. Now, divide up your rectangle and draw some evenly spaced marks about 1 inch apart on both the top and the bottom. Next, draw a straight line connecting the first marks on the left side of the rectangle. Then do the same thing with the last set of marks on the right. Okay, here's where we get a little creative. Draw some zigzag or wavy lines connecting the remaining sets of marks like this. I recommend playing around with different widths and curves when you draw these, but the crazier you make them, the more challenging this exercise will be. Just make sure you don't overlap or cross over any of your lines while doing this. The last thing we want to do before we get into it is mark where we want our lines to start and end. I like drawing these pretty close together, but you can play around with the spacing. The tighter these are, the more challenging things will be, but you'll also end up with a cooler looking effect at the end. Now it's helpful to count how many marks you make here because you'll be making the same number of marks on the far right side of your rectangle. Okay, it's time for the fun part. Grab your marker or pen and start drawing straight lines across, connecting each mark on the left to the first vertical guideline. The width of these columns gives us a good challenge as we try to draw these as straight as possible. A little tip here, use more of your arm to keep the lines steady while drawing them, rather than just your wrist, and try not to go too slowly. Go ahead and repeat this process for every mark on this side, which is great for developing muscle memory, by the way. Once we're done with this side, we'll repeat this for all our marks on the right. Notice how we now need to hit the marks at the end of our lines on this side, which is also great for accuracy. To better hit your target mark on the right, try looking ahead at the mark as you draw your line, rather than looking at your marker or pen. That way you can see the mark as you guide your marker to its target. Now let's draw lines connecting our first set of lines to our zigzag and wavy lines in the middle. I recommend angling your lines down some to start, but it's also nice to change your angles a little as you go. To really maximize the 3D perspective effect of this drawing, let's straighten out our lines more as we approach the middle, and then gradually angle them in the opposite direction as we get down to the bottom. For the next column, we'll angle our lines up to start, and then repeat the process from before. Keep doing this until there's only one column left to do. To finish this drawing exercise, we'll just connect the lines on each side of our last remaining column here. Finally, erase all of your pencil marks and admire your cool art and improve line drawing skills. I'm Artifacts. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.